Cedar Falls. This is Currents Up Close. My name is Amanda Huseman. I'm the communication specialist for the city of Cedar Falls. Our show welcomes the community to learn more about exciting news, updates, and announcements from the city. As Halloween approaches, it's an exciting time for families to come across the community and enjoy it with their little ones. Cedar Falls will be conducting Trick or Treat this year from 6 to 8 p.m. on October 31st. However, in order to keep you and your little ones safe, we're inviting Cedar Falls Public Safety Officer Deshanka Devish to share more Halloween safety guidelines. Hi, Deshanka.
Hi there.
Thank you for being here. As the community continues to work through the COVID-19 pandemic, how can families make trick-or-treating safe this year?
Well, if you do decide to trick or treat this year, the City of Cedar Falls and Blackhawk County Health Department recommend these safety guidelines to prevent the spread of the virus. Place individually wrapped items for grab and go at a location that allows for social distancing, maybe the end of a driveway. Don't hand out candy or items directly to the trick-or-treaters, and do not offer the same bowl of items to multiple people. The CDC recommends the use of a mask for individuals over the age of 2, including outdoors when social distancing isn't possible. Masks should be worn properly, however, with the nose, mouth, and chin covered. Only go out with members of your household and avoid large crowds and allow others to go before you at a distance when trick-or-treating. It's also advisable that you bring hand sanitizer when you're out trick-or-treating and try to use it often as well.
Which a lot of those are just good ideas in general.
Absolutely, good practice.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that me and my little one, we've been looking at ways we can pass out candy this year. So we went ahead and we put just some little items in you can do Halloween themed bags too. And just put them right at the end of your driveway. And you can still be a part of it. You know, you can have a chair and be at your porch, but it's a really a much safer alternative for
Absolutely,
families.
still interacting, yep.
Yep, and what should people do if they're not comfortable trick-or-treating this year?
Well, if citizens don't wish to participate, please leave your front light off. For trick-or-treaters, they should not visit homes that do not have their front light on.
Yep,
Just safety for them.
Yep, exactly. So, and that's always, like we say again, this is a best practice anyway. You should always be respectful of people that aren't wanting to participate in trick-or-treat. So,
Yes.
If they have their lights off, make sure not to visit homes.
Absolutely.
How about other Halloween activities besides trick-or-treat?
Well, if you maintain social distancing, make sure you're avoiding large indoor parties. The CDC has recommendations and suggestions for alternative celebrations at their website at cdc.gov if you want to visit that for further information.
Yep. And obviously COVID-19, it brings a new batch of safety guidelines this year. But can you also remind families of some standard safe Halloween practices just to help their family keep safe this time of year?
Yeah, so if you're looking at costumes, make sure you're getting stuff that's reflective, it's bright, and that fits well to prevent tripping. When shopping for costumes, wigs, and other accessories, just make sure that they indicate that they're flame resistant, have trick-or-treaters use flashlights so they can be seen, and only trick-or-treat in areas that the child knows in familiar neighborhoods. Trick-or-treaters should only cross streets at crosswalks. Drivers must also be aware on Halloween to slow down and be prepared to stop because there's going to be lots of people out with their children. When carving pumpkins as well, make sure that parents are present to assist in this, or if the child's too young, the parent or adult should do the carving for them. And of course, using a flashlight or a glow stick instead of a candle to light your pumpkin. Keeping your home safe is also important during Halloween, so homeowners should remove anything from your porch or front yard that could be a tripping hazard to anybody. Also, restrain pets so they can't jump out or bite anyone. Adults should always accompany young children and ensure that they obey all crosswalk signals. For all children, speak to them about not entering strangers' homes and instruct them not to eat any treats before you return home, and any treats obviously that are unopened children shouldn't eat.
Yep, that's always a thing. You know, you go out, you gather your candy in your pillowcase, and then you take it home for mom and dad to check first.
Yes.
And then you organize it, which is one of the best parts of Halloween.
Yep.
So still able to have lots of fun this year, but we definitely are recommending these safety guidelines just to keep our community protected. So.
Absolutely. Safety is first and foremost, and if the kids can go out and have a good time but do it safely, socially distanced, that's what we're here for. That's what we want.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate the community. We encourage them to do their part this Halloween in keeping everybody safe. So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time, Cedar Falls.